everybody. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity again. Okay, so I think I want us to just do like a brush up first before I share my screen. Uncle Razak, I can share my screen.
Sorry, okay, I'll enable you to share screen.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with this thing today, adjectives, but I know that we did. Okay. I will share my screen soon because I told us that we're going to write like a small exercise. So it's about 20 questions, if I'm not mistaken. It's about 20 questions. We're going to answer them. But I'll need us to be on our videos. I need to see whose face when you're writing it because I want to know who and who are going to be searching dictionary and the rest. You mustn't get everything because we're doing.
Before we go further, I'm very close to the bathroom now, but I'm not. Thank you. Thank you, ma.
Okay, so when you come out, you must not use your phone to check any dictionary or anything because I begged us yesterday that we need to study. So it's about test your knowledge today. You don't have to get the whole. So maybe once you're done with your what do you call it? How you share it to me. I don't know if you use to share it to study group so I can see or snap a picture of what you've done and send to the group so I can take a mark from there and tell you where you need to change some things and the rest. So I know we did adjectives on Thursday, but I think I want to talk about the types of adjectives we have in French language because even in English we have different types of adjectives. So we need to know which, and which. This. Mr. Razak, I can see your hand.
Sorry, I don't just want to disrupt again. I don't know, maybe it's my network or maybe it's yours, but it looks like the voice, I mean, it's not your voice really, but
yeah, audio is cutting.
Okay, so maybe you just help check that.
Okay, how about now?
It's still there, sort of.
It's probably close to a fan.
Perhaps you're using earpiece. Maybe the earpiece plug is bad.
Something like that.
Something like that. So now it's a dead air, so we can't hear anything.
Hello. Hello, is it me? I can't hear anything though.
Me too. I guess she's trying to get back in or something.
Hello. Hello, Tona. We can't hear you.
Do it on your own. Try to do it on your own. Now, number 11 to 14, yes, number 11 to 14 are verbs. So all you need to do is conjugate them. We talked about conjugate, and we've done conjugations before. So let's try and conjugate these verbs. Please, let's try not to sort out dictionaries or anything. Just try on your own. It's about testing your knowledge. When we do, if you don't get it, we'll correct ourselves and we'll get better in it. Then I don't know how many of us are on the story. I don't know if Razak has already posted the second one. Okay, the second one, that's 11 to 14, they are all verbs. So all you need to do is to conjugate them for me in present tense. As I wrote, present l'indicatif. In present tense, not past tense, just present tense. Give me their conjugations from je to il ou elle. Give me the conjugations. Then 15 to 20, we've done feminine and masculine words before. Please, for number 19, I made a mistake there. It's supposed to be Espanol. There's an E after the L. So the words on the right are feminine words, and the words on the left are masculine words. So please, give me, the way you have spaces means you should put the equivalent of the particular word on the right, or the equivalent of the particular word on the left. Do we understand?
Sorry, I did not.
Yeah.
Okay, Uncle Razak, which one didn't you understand?
I was off for like 2 seconds.
Sorry?
I was off for like a few seconds.
Okay, so which one do you want me to explain?
Yeah, you were talking about the Espanol before I left.
Yes, Espanol. I said there's supposed to be an E after the L. I don't know how it's removed from there. So I made a mistake. So there's an E after the L. Espanol. So I now said words on the right are feminine and the words on the left are masculine words. So give me every spaces that you see on the left are for masculine words. Give me the equivalent of the words on the right. Then the words that are missing on the right, give me the feminine words of the words on the left. So it's masculine and feminine. That's all.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Hello, Tona.
Yes. That's fine.
The number 15 to 20, are
Yeah.
we just to write the feminine spelling of it?
Yes. That's the equivalent. Yes.
So the
So all
masculine
the words on the left are masculine words, and all the ones on the right are feminine words. Where you see you have space, I mean, there should be a word that should be there. So fill it in yourself.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yes. So good luck.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If we don't have time today to do adjectives, I will send I'll send a document to the group. Maybe on Thursday. We'll go through it by God's grace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have to send the answer on the group platform. That means the class has ended now. I mean,
That's what I was hoping that if we finish on time, we can delve into our real subject. Or what do you think? Do you think that this should be like our homework, and then let's delve into the main class?
I think we can have a class in the evening. Because as you can see, there are just 8 or 9 questions.
So what time?
I'm not
Brian, come to that side where mommy is dying. Hello?
Uncle Razak.
Ma?
It's not an open book test, though. I just saw what you said. This one is testing your knowledge, so please do not check any dictionary or sort anything. This is you just trying to do it on your own without sorting anything. Okay, so someone said something about us having our class at night because
Hello?
we're not much. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Someone said something about us having the class at night since we are not much, but they can all do this exercise and send to the group.
Okay. You know,
So
as
what
much
do you
as I
think?
do search, even night is not so convenient for everyone.
It's not so
So yes,
convenient for everyone.
we're supposed to have another course in the night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're supposed to have another one in the night. So it depends anyway. According to the timetable, we have another course in the night.
Uh-huh.
I feel when it comes to postponement of classes, that is why we have the recording of the classes. So whoever is not available,
So we can participate eventually.
And always go to the recording.
Yeah, we can participate.
I sent another document to the study group because I've already sent the French exercise to the page, so maybe everybody can work on it and send it to me at least before 8 o'clock, and then let's face the normal one that I want to teach, later adjective. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know
Sorry.
if yes.
Okay, you said, are you saying we should go and do exercise and we take the
You can
lecture?
walk. I'll take the normal lectures now. Then you can work on your exercises and send it before 8 at night.
Okay, good.
And send it to the group. Yes.
All right, all right.
Yeah, so let me just do the normal lectures. I sent us a document, Les Adjectifs, now to the study group. So you can follow me as I'm reading through my own system. I hope that's okay. So that everybody's following what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to talk about adjectives today, and we'll talk about the different types of adjectives. We all know that adjectives are words that describe a noun, and we know words like beautiful, smart, intelligent in English language. It's almost like that in French language. But even in English languages, there are different types of adjectives that we know. So I listed them down here and I gave examples. So this one says les adjectifs qualificatifs, that's descriptive adjectives. Qualifying adjectives describe nouns and they are found before or after the nouns which they qualify. We have examples. We have masculine singular and feminine singular. Un livre neuf, which is a new book, and une voiture neuve, a new car. Now you can see that the neuf here, you can also say is nine because 9 in French is neuf, but it's also new. It also means new. Even nouvelle, nouveau, they are all new. They are all the same words. New, nouveau, nouvelle, neuf, neuve. We have un livre neuf, masculine singular, singular and feminine singular. Une voiture neuve, a new car. There's something that we need to understand about adjectives. Sometimes we say, oh, why is this statement? Okay, for instance, we have un livre neuf and we have un bon travail. How come the adjectives is coming before the words? And sometimes it just happens, but they say that when a word or when an adjective has one syllable, it is always before the noun. And when it has double syllables or more than one syllables, it comes after the noun. Now we have things like un garçon intelligent, an intelligent boy. Now the noun is before the adjective. Then we have things like un bon travail. Bon is one syllable. Intelligent is about 4 syllables. So intelligent comes after the noun. Bon comes before the noun. But whatever the case, they are all descriptive adjectives. They're describing a noun. And if you notice the agreement of the adjective with the gender, now whatever happens, whatever adjective you have to put there, it has to agree with the noun. If your noun is in plural form, your adjective as well will be in plural form. If your noun is in feminine, your adjective has to be feminine. Now we have un beau garçon. Beau is the adjective word here. Now you cannot say un bel garçon. Garçon is masculine. Beau, garçon is masculine. Belle is feminine. So they have to be on the same side. You cannot say un bel garçon. C'est pas correct. It is un beau garçon. So whatever adjective you're using, it has to agree with the noun. If the noun is masculine, the adjective will be masculine. If the noun is feminine, the adjective will be feminine. As you have it, une belle fille and un beau garçon. Un beau homme and une belle femme. A handsome man, a beautiful woman. Please, are we hearing me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I hope I'm not moving too fast.
I think you're good.
Okay. So we have I hope we all know that days of the weeks are nouns. It can be verified as a noun. Oh, it's Wednesday. They can verify days of the week and year as nouns. So in this case, you have l'an prochain and l'année prochaine. You can see that prochaine here and l'an in masculine has no E, but the feminine has another N and double E, l'année prochaine. So it's not like English language that it's just a word. They don't follow anything like gender or whatever. It is, we all know that we only have the articles de and a and an. But we have in French, we have articles, but they have their roles. You have le, you have la, you have l apostrophe, you have n, and you have une. But in English, it is just straight to the core, the and a and an. But in French, it is broken down. Okay, so let's move to masculine pluriel. We have the masculine plural. Okay.
I raised my hand. Oh.
Okay, sorry, I didn't even see that.
Sorry.
Okay.
Why is here masculine and feminine?
Why is here I don't understand.
Yeah. There is maybe l'an prochain and l'année prochaine.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you have here that is masculine and the other one feminine?
Okay, like I told you, everything that has to do with French language is gender. There must be gender, and in French language, you have to do gender agreements. So that's why I said in English language, you don't have gender agreements. It's only in French. I don't know. I think I don't know about other languages, but for French, there is gender agreement. You're now anything, they have to fall in line. They have to fall in line. So that is how it is. It's like that for French language. There is gender role. There is always gender role. Do you understand? Uncle Razak, do we understand? Okay. We have a masculine, plural, and feminine. At least we were in singular. We were treating singular at first, and then now we're moving to plural, where you have s added to some words. Now we all know that they are nouns and they are also plural nouns. They are singular nouns and plural nouns. They are singular words and plural words. Now we've done le bon. We've done words in the masculine, un livre, un bon travail. Now we are moving to masculine. Now, what are the, I'm moving to plural words. And I already told you that you will see les, des, les as plural. They are always having s in their articles. Even when you move to your pronouns, you see that there is plural words and there are singular words. They all come in gender form. Now we have masculine plural, écrivain, les bons écrivains, good writers. You have S in your bon, you have S in your écrivain. Les bons écrivains. The three have to agree together. Plural plus plural plus plural. That is how it works. Now, if you move to the feminine, you notice that something had changed here. Parole. If we go up, there's something I wrote there. Une bonne parole. That's singular. Une bonne parole. Now, when it becomes plural, it becomes les bonnes paroles. Un and une, their plural form still takes les or des. Le plus la plus l apostrophe, their plural still takes les or des. I hope we've not forgotten that when we treated pronouns at some point and articles at some point. I know that one of our mommies did that for us here. She broke down the articles in French for us. So un plus une is still equals to les or des for plural. Le plus la plus l apostrophe still equals to les for pluriel. So we move to the next one. You have les vieux hommes and les vieilles femmes. Vieux is masculine. Vieille is féminin. Homme is a man. Femme is a woman. Now you have les vieux hommes, les vieilles femmes, old men and old women. Then you have des hommes paresseux. I would have as well said des paresseux hommes, but because paresseux has 3 syllables and is long, so it comes after the noun. So we put des hommes paresseux, des femmes paresseuses, des hommes paresseux, des femmes paresseuses. And a Frenchman will always know that you're saying some things in the plural form when he hears the word les. If you say le, he knows that you're talking about something that has to do with singular. But if the man or he or she hears les, know that it is plural. So your article will always tell which and which is in plural form. Les, des, les, des. Now we have les beaux hommes and les belles filles, handsome boys and beautiful girls. Any question there? Any question before I move to the next type?
Tonya.
Yes, ma'am.
If I get you right now for this plural,
okay.
What you're saying is that if the noun, the adjective is has more than one, is it one or two?
Yes.
It will
come after the noun. Yes.
Okay. So we should be on the lookout for that.
Yes. You have les garçons intelligents, les femmes amusantes, les parents amusants. You will not really say les amusants des parents, no, because it's longer, so it comes after the noun.
Okay. Then we should also be on the lookout for the L-E-L-A apostrophe.
Yes.
L-E-L-A apostrophe or L-E-L-E.
Yes.
Lola and L apostrophe. For singular.
For singular, yes.
Then
N or une.
U-N-E and L-E-S for plural.
No. N plus une are all singular forms. They are singular forms, they are singular articles. N plus une, that's the UN and the UNE.
Yes.
It means a or an.
What's Rasak saying?
Sorry, what page?
No, we're still on the first page. That's that upside where you have un livre neuf, une voiture neuve. Yes. So I'm trying to explain that n and une are also articles, but they are what do you call them? They are they are definite articles. Definite articles, a and an, and un. Un is a, un is an. Yes. But N in French stands for masculine. Un stands for feminine. Then le, la, l'apostrophe are definite articles. If I say indefinite, definite articles. This is a particular thing you're talking about. It's just like you say definite article, the is a particular book you're talking about. Indefinite, it could be any book, any object, a or an. So those ones are all singular. Une, en, le, la, l'apostrophe are all singular. But when it comes to plural, you hear things like les, des, le, de. They are all plurals of them all. There's no differentiation like, oh, en and you belongs to them. No. En, une, le, la, l'apostrophe, they are all equal to les or des. Do we understand now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So let's move to attributes, adjective, les adjectifs, attributes. That's the second type of adjective, attributive adjectives. This has to do with attributes or characteristics. They are usually after a verb in a sentence that is showing the attributes or characteristics of a noun. I'll say it again. They are usually after a verb in a sentence that is showing the attributes or characteristics of a noun. The handsome man is different from the man is handsome. The handsome man is different from the man is handsome. Now, the handsome man is a descriptive adjective, and the man is handsome is an attributive adjective. Do we understand that statement? L'homme est beau is different from le beau homme or les belles or les beaux hommes. That's the handsome man or the handsome man. Un beau garçon, un beau homme is different from le garçon est beau. They are all adjectives. The adjective there is the beau, is the handsome. But when it's put in a sentence, it determines the type of adjective it's showing or it's portraying. So the difference between the attributive adjectives and adjectives is the way it is placed in a sentence. The adjectives is very close to the noun if it's a descriptive one, but the attributive adjective is close to a verb. It's after a verb. It comes after a verb. The man is handsome, the handsome man. So I give examples here. L'homme est beau, the man is handsome. You see that the handsome comes after a verb, is. Then we have votre personnage est vilain. Your character or personality is unattractive. I can say un personnage vilain. What type of adjective is that? Un personnage vilain. Un personnage vilain. What type of adjective is that?
That's descriptive.
Descriptive adjective. Un personnage vilain. Then if I now say something like son personnage est vilain, what would you call that?
That's attributive.
Attributive adjective. Because why? The adjective is coming after the verb. But if you see that it is un personnage vilain, that is a descriptive adjective. So that's why you have things like votre personnage est vilain, le voyage semble long. The journey seems long. Long is the adjective. White, fair, black, they're all adjectives. Okay, so I hope you understand that one.
That's clear.
Okay, so now this is going to be the tricky one. The next one, you can move down to les adjectifs possessifs. You know, there was a question that we asked before during one of our classes when we were doing pronouns, trying to identify nouns and pronouns. This is very tricky, but I need you to just, you will get it. Now, let me say this. We use possessive adjectives to express who owns or possesses something. It is used in front of a noun. I know people will say, but this mama, tonta, sonsa, metese, are they not pronouns? No, they are not pronouns. They are not possessive pronouns. You know, there's something called possessive pronouns and there's something called possessive adjectives. Now, possessive adjectives are always used in front of a noun. Possessive pronouns are used in front of a pronoun. Let me explain. Let me use English to do it. Now, in English language, you have possessive adjectives and they are my, your, his, her, its, our, your. But possessive pronouns are mine, yours, theirs, his and hers. Do you understand that? In the textbook, he made that mistake because I noticed it yesterday and I'm like, oh wow. I didn't even take it. It was the last night that I saw it and I'm like, okay. My is not a personal pronoun. Mine is a personal, is a pronoun possessive. My is adjective possessive. My mother. Please, if I'm confusing you, please tell me. I want to break it down for us so that we understand. My is possessive adjective. Mine is possessive pronoun. Your is possessive adjective. Yours is possessive pronoun. I'll still give us maybe a note on possessive pronouns. Maybe one of these days. I'll see if I can type it out. Then I'll send it to the group so that you see the difference. So in adjective possessive, we have mon, ma, which is my, and the plural form is me, mes. Mon is masculine, ma is féminin, me is pluriel. So we have the forms in the singular: first person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. You know that these adjectives kind of follow pronouns as far. I is equals to me, you is equals to you, he, she, it, we, you. They are all almost alike. But when you're saying my own stuff, is your personal stuff. If you say you're talking to the second person. If you bring his or her, talking to the third person, the person is not in between two of you. The person is somewhere outside your group. First person is me personally. Second person is you, the person I'm talking to directly. Then third person is usually somebody that is indirectly not there in your midst. His, her, and it. They might not really be in your midst. It might be just you and your friend. Your friend is directly in front of you, so she's your second person. You're the first person personally. Talking to the next person, that is directly. Then the third person that is not in your group, oh, she's not around. That's someone that is indirectly not around with you. She's somewhere else. Third person. So you have mon and ma, mon for masculine, ma for féminin. Second person, you have ton. Feminine, you have ta. Then the plural is te. You have for third person son and sa. Son for masculine, féminin sa. Son sac, sa stylo, son stylo. So you know that, but you know why these words are like this in masculine. Now, if you're going to put any words, you cannot say mon mère. Mère is féminin. So what goes with mère is ma mère. You can say mon père, but you cannot say ma père, because the two have to agree with each other. If you're going to use a masculine adjective, the noun that follows it has to be a masculine noun, or a masculine word, I mean. So if you want to say grandmother, what adjective do you use? Hello? Hello?
Hi, I didn't get the question.
Hello.
Okay. You have grandmother, grandmère. You have grandpère. Now we're using mon and ma. The adjective is the singular, mon and ma. Which one goes for grandpère and which one goes for grandmère?
Ma go for grandmother.
Okay.
And mom go for grandpa.
Exactly. Now, do you understand? The masculine has to go with the masculine and the feminine has to go with the feminine. My mother, my biro, my pen, my car. That's how I said that in as much as we're checking words, let's try to know what those words belong to. Do they belong to the masculine words or do they belong to the feminine words? That's what we have to always look out for in French language. If you're dealing with words, you have to know if the word is actually a masculine word or a feminine word. Most feminine words usually end with E, but there are special ones that don't even end with E, but they are feminine words. There are a few of them. So, but most words that we know end with E. So if you go to second person, you have ton, you have ta, ton stylo, ta table, ton tableau. You know that there are words like this, tableau and table, even though they almost mean the same thing, table. Tableau is masculine. Table is féminin. So you say la table, but you cannot say la tableau. You say le tableau. So there are words like that that are very tricky, even though they mean the same thing, but the spellings will tell you that, oh, this is masculine and this is feminine. So in the same way, you can say, if you're talking to somebody else, you cannot say,
Well, may I ask a question, please?
please go ahead.
In usage,
Yes.
do we have differences within the physical, what's it called? La tableau or le tableau? Do you have differences?
Okay, different in the words.
You know, yeah, I understand that the word exists, like the tableau is for the feminine, or am I sure?
Masculine, tableau.
The masculine. Okay, tableau is masculine, right?
Yes, table is feminine.
Tableau is feminine. Okay,
Yes.
so physically, when we see them, is there any difference between these two? Or is just
Yes,
that
the spelling. The spelling. Tableau is Tableau. Table is Table.
Okay, but does that really mean there's difference? You know, when you see them, as in when you see those articles or those objects rather.
A difference. I don't get the question.
Good. You know, I understand we have masculine, feminine words for objects.
Yes.
Okay, so there are some objects that maybe by nature they are feminine. Some are masculine by nature. But in this
Yeah.
tableau now or tableau, they are the same.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just
the
the same
same.
table in English, right? So does
It's
that
just
mean
the
okay? As in, it's just still referring to that same table, what we call table, right?
yes. Mm.
Okay. I just want to get it because I was wondering why we now have to have a female table and a male table.
We don't really say, even though it means table, but if you check, tableau is usually followed with tableau is a noun, but it's usually followed with a color or something. It's followed by an adjective. I mean, tableau is followed by an adjective everywhere. Yes, but la table is a noun on its own. But le tableau is always followed by an adjective. That's why you say once say, oh, the blackboard, le tableau noir, le tableau brun, le tableau vert. It's always followed by an adjective. It could also come up as a compound form. There are words we call compound words in English. It's also like that in French. They are always together. You cannot take them away. So tableau is one of them.
So technically, the kind of adjective now that goes with it, could be tested in that regard.
Yes, sort of.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so we move to the plural forms. In as much as we have the singular forms, we have. So me, this is how then when I was still then this is how I used to say adjectives in what do you call it? Possessive adjectives. Then if they ask us, oh, what is adjectives in the singular form? I'm always reciting it like more mata, tonta, or moto son, matasa, monton son, matasa, so that you don't forget monton son, matasa, monton son. Then you know that the plural is metese. Monton son, matasa, metese. It's just if you continue singing it that way, you get used to it. Monton son, masculine, matasa, féminin, metese, plural of the singular forms. You know that this first person, please let's not I know that it's looking like singular. There are forms in English languages, forms in singular and forms in plural. If you know that, remember in our conjugations, when you're conjugating verbs, you conjugate with pronouns. You have plural, you have singular pronouns and you have plural pronouns. Please, I need all of us to talk together. Hello. So it's not that it's just me that is talking. You know that in French or in English too, we have forms in the singular form. We have singular forms and plural forms of pronouns. Do we know that?
Yes.
Okay, please, who can tell us the forms in singular and then the forms in plural of personal pronouns? Yes. I can't hear you.
Personal pronoun, mine.
Sorry?
Personal pronoun, mine.
No, personal as in first person pronouns, like personal pronouns, first person. Let's not leave, let's leave the my and your for now. Let's use the normal first person, second person, and third person. Like I, you, he, she, it, and the rest. I want those ones. So which ones belong to the singular form and which one belongs to the singular plural form?
I, me, you.
Okay, let me say it. You have I, you, he, she, or it, you all, as per you all, we and they. Now, which ones are singular forms, and which ones are plural forms? In the ones that I've mentioned.
You, as in general, you, all you is plural.
Okay.
Then,
Are you sure?
if you tell me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
then then the I is singular.
Okay.
I, then E, E.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let me help you. You tried. You did well. You tried very well. So this is how we break it. Je, tu, il ou elle. They are all forms in this. These are all singular forms. I, you, he, she, and it are singular forms. Then plural forms are nous, vous, il ou elle. That's we, you all, and they. They are all plural forms. We know that I is equals to we. I went to the mall today. We went to the mall today. He, she, it. He went to the mall. He and he, Jumoke, Sandra went to the mall. Plural, they went to the mall. Give me your assignment. You all should give me your assignment. Plural. You're not just talking to one person, talking to the rest. Do we understand?
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So that's how it is. That's how you can differentiate which is singular forms and which is plural form. That's why I put it in a tabular form. And I differentiated the two. I didn't want to put it together so it doesn't confuse anybody. So I broke it. So singular forms are usually the first person, second person, and third person. First person, mo, ma. Second person, ton, ta. Third person, son, sa. Then we've now moved to the plural forms. We have notre, votre, and leur, which is our, your, and their. The plural of this notre, votre, and leur, just remove TRE and put S. No, vos, leur. That's all. Do we understand?
Yes.
So this is notre, votre, leur. And it's like when you are telling somebody something in French, like they always say, when you're talking to someone that is above you or someone that is your senior, you use votre or vous. You cannot tell your professor in class, s'il te plaît, is an insult. Te, that's toi. Toi is for your age mate, for someone lower than you. Vous is for someone that you respect, or someone that is older than you, someone that is above you. You use vous for them. So you don't tell them s'il te plaît, you tell them s'il vous plaît, which is please. S'il vous plaît. If you want to say, what is your name? Someone that is above you, you cannot say comment tu t'appelles. No. You say comment vous appelez-vous? Surely, if you're meeting somebody for the first time, you cannot say comment tu t'appelles. Except the person looks small in your eyes, or the person looks big in your eyes, you cannot say comment tu t'appelles. C'est pas correct. It's an insult to them. So you have to say comment vous appelez-vous. That's why they say you use only votre for people that are maybe higher than you, or if you're in an official environment, you use vous or through vous, votre. I need your biro, votre stylo. You cannot say ton stylo. Votre stylo. Do we understand? Now, in these plural forms, masculine and feminine still takes notre. Masculine and feminine still takes votre. Masculine and feminine still takes leur. It is only in the forms in the singular that still have their own mon and ma, ton and ta, son and sa. But when it comes to the plural forms of our, your, their, they are all the same thing. Not animaux, not hotel. There are still feminine and masculine words will still play with this not. They go for the same masculine and feminine words. Not goes for masculine and feminine words. When you're putting them in the singular forms like ma mère, mon père, they still follow gender. But not votre and le are both masculine and feminine adjectives in the plural form. As you have examples that I gave there, mon livre, my book, ma voiture, my car, mes livres, my books. Livre is in plural. Mais too has to be in plural. So they have to agree. The genders have to agree. Mes livres, mes femmes, mes stylos. Do we understand? Mes garçons, mes hommes. Please, if you don't understand something in this adjective possessive, please let me know before I move to the next one. Please, I think we're almost done. We'll soon be done.
Go ahead, though.
Okay. Okay, so we have les adjectifs démonstratifs, demonstrative adjectives.
Are we done
These
with the other
adjectives, yes, we are. That's why I said if you have any question, please ask me.
Oh. I was waiting for you for the second part. So, how are you all there?
Oh, that's what I've been saying.
Okay.
Yes, I said not is for both masculine and feminine words. Votre is for both masculine and feminine words. Le will still follow masculine or a feminine word. They are both the same thing. But in forms in the singular, they have their own gender. Mon, ma, ton, ta, son, sa, me, te, se. They have their own. Then, but for not, votre and le, they are for masculine and feminine words. Any other thing? Razak?
So I believe that maybe by the time we have, just like we are doing this class work with them, we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the next one is les adjectifs démonstratifs, demonstrative adjectives. These adjectives draw attention to objects indicated by the noun of discussion. This book, this man, these students. We know that singular is this, plural is these. But in French, it is differentiated because it has masculine and it has feminine. In English language, it is straight to the point. Okay. Please, screen,
No.
Don't worry, I'll wait for him to put it up. Yeah, I'm almost done. Two, six, seven, seven. Uncle Razak, what's happening? But it seems we lost him. He's not here online. But But you can also look for it because I sent it to the page, so you can also check it there.
Okay, so Tona, I've made you the host. I think Mr. Razak is not on call, so
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
the host.
I don't know if I can share, but let me see if I can. Mm,
Sorry, what do you want me to do?
please share screen.
Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. I had to receive a call. I've been dodging that call since.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Sorry.
Sorry, can you move up a bit?
Okay. Do I need to go back to the next page?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
That
sorry.
last one. I've not finished demonstrative.
Hold on. Okay. Is it?
Yes. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Okay. So talk about these ones. We all know that, like I said, English language, they are straight to the point. These and these. But in French, it is classified. Masculin is ce apostrophe, and set, C-E-T. But feminine is just one word, set, C-E-T-T-E. So, but the most times we see C-E, C apostrophe, C-E, and the rest very well, but you don't get to see C-E-T. But you use C-E-T is a masculine adjective word, but it is used for it is used before a vowel or the silent H. Not that H is an exception. H is an exception. Even in French language, you cannot say le hôtel, even though it's a masculine word. You cannot say le hôtel because H is more like a special letter. You have to use the apostrophe. But in this case, instead of using C apostrophe, we use CET, setom. So we also consider H to be a vowel in a very funny way. In some cases, it's seen as a vowel. In some cases, not like I'm saying that it's a vowel. It's a consonant letter. But in French, because of the silent part or where it is followed by a vowel, it becomes like a full vowel. You cannot say hum. The H is silent, so you say is the O that's taking the pronunciation. So it's going to be setom, setotel, setotel, setotel. But then you're not pronouncing the H, you're pronouncing the O and the T together. Setom. So it is used for words that are before, or is used before a vowel. So we have ce, C apostrophe, CET. So we have examples like ce livre, cet homme, ce garçon, cet étudiant, ces filles, cette fille. We have I don't know, I didn't write this thing. Oh, I did not give us an example of feminine words, but we know from feminine words like fille, femme. You have fille. Fille is a girl. Femme is a woman. You use CETTE for that one, or for those words. Cette femme, cette fille. Then you have words like étudiant. You use cet étudiant because E is a vowel letter. So you cannot say you cannot say so étudiant. No, it is cet étudiant. CET is used for masculine words, but the words that start with a vowel, you use cet. So you can say cet homme, cet étudiant, ce garçon. Then you have the plural forms, ces étudiants, ces livres, ces filles, and so on and so forth. So that's about the demonstrative adjectives. So we move to les adjectifs interrogatifs. You can go to the next page now. We have interrogative adjectives and one which is which. Which is an interrogative adjective. They are words used in conveying questions in respect of persons or objects that they precede. Which, all these words that are here in masculine and feminine words, you have quel, 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 they're all the same pronunciation, quel, 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 quel. But when you see them, when you write them, you know where to put them. Masculine, you have quel, pluriel, you have S at the back of L. Feminine, you have quel, it ends with E, it ends with double L-E, and you have pluriel, L-E-S added to it. So you have examples here. Quel livre voulez-vous? Which book do you want? Quelle chambre? Which room? Quels sont ces livres-là? Which books are these? Quelles sont ces voitures-là? Which cars are these? This particular one is just formation of sentence. I mean sentence formation. So the keywords that we should just look for here is the QUE, QUEL. That's the keyword. All these ones are just phrases, just make you understand, okay, where you see adjectives, interrogative adjectives, they always start the sentence. Do we understand? So it's not really about, oh, because of the formation of the sentence. No, you're just trying to just portray how it looks like in a sentence. But the key words should be the words you're looking at right here. Kel and kel, 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 kel. That's the singular and the plural. Just the keywords. Why we give examples is just to make you see how it looks in a sentence. It's not really telling you that, you must know the sentence, gone, you must be able to translate it, you must know the meaning of the words. No. You're just trying to tell you, this is what it means, but this is how it is used in a sentence. So yes, we move to the last one, the last but not the least. Les adjectifs indéfinis, indefinite adjectives. There are other adjectives, though. I think there are other adjectives, but I didn't want to start going into that. You have nominal adjectives, the ones that you have first, second, deuxième, premier. Those ones are all adjectives. We have adjectives, we have colors. All colors are adjectives. All numbers too fall as adjectives. I have 5 children. J'ai 5 enfants. 5 is the adjective there because it is qualifying the noun. I have children. I have 5 children. It is qualifying that noun there. So you call those ones nominal adjectives, I think. You have numbers. You have them in nominals. I hope you know what nominals are. That's all this first, second, third, fourth. So you have things like premier, deuxième. It's just like you have all the numbers in French. Add IEME to the end of all the of all the words. Like except number 1, that's un. Un is different. Un is premier. Premier. That's what you call first. But apart from number 1, number 2 to 20, just add IEME to the words, and then you get your nominals. Like do is DEUX. You just add IEME to the end, it becomes deuxième. That's second position. Deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième, sixième, septième, huitième, neuvième, like that. Those are nominals. They are all... I'm sorry. I'm just trying to just let you see that those ones too are also adjectives.
You add suffix at the back of numbers.
Yes, IEME, and that's all. To make it even if you don't add any IEME, I'm just saying that if you see them in a sentence, when you see words that are in a sentence, they are also adjectives. I have 2 barrels. 2 there is an adjective. That's a number adjective, nominal adjective. If you see, something, la première fois, the first time, just know that première fois, premier there, it's an adjective. Do we understand? So I just wanted to just remind us that, because I did not want to start writing more. So if you see numbers or if you see colors anywhere before a noun, if you don't say it is 5, it's always, well, it could also stay on its own. It is 5. It could also stay on its own, but numbers are adjectives. That's what I'm just trying to say. Numbers, when you see numbers or colors, they are adjectives. Oh, that shoe is black. Oh, that board is white. White, black, brown, green. They are all adjectives. So this one now, you have indefinite adjectives. They are adjectives added to nouns to indicate quality, indefinite quantity, identity, and difference of resemblance. Examples: certain, certaine, certaine. They are all the same words, but you know that they are also feminine and masculine. If you can see it very well, like you have n'importe quel. N'importe quel is a masculine, QUEL, just like we did the first one, interrogative adjectives. You saw QUEL and QUELLE, quel, which is which. You see, one is masculine and one is feminine. Just like this one, you have n'importe quel, masculin, n'importe quel, féminin. Aucune, aucune, that is masculine. Aucune. Now, if you notice, when they are saying words, masculine and feminine words, they don't pronounce the last letter. But when it ends in E, or a feminine, when it ends in E, it is pronounced with so much emphasis. For instance, see aucune and aucune. You see aucune, you say aucune. But you see the feminine, you say aucune. The N must make sound. So when you say aucune, you know that it's a feminine word. It's a feminine word. Okay, you have Razak est mexicain. Razak is Mexican. Tona est mexicaine. Do you see the difference? Mexicain, Mexicaine, Mexicain, Mexicaine. Mexicain is for masculine, Mexicaine is for feminine. Nigérian, masculin, Nigériane, féminin. Razak est nigérien. Beju est nigériane. Do you see the difference? It's always in the pronunciation. So if it's a feminine, you have to put emphasis on the last part because it should not end with N, to end with E. Just like it is aucune and aucune. Chaque, différent, différente, divers, main, main, nul, nul, pas un, pas une, tout, 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 tout. I'm just trying to list the words that are on the slide here. That's the indefinite adjectives: certain, certain, any, none, each, different, diverse, many. This null, that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The eighth word, that is null. It can also mean nil. Some people say it can also mean nine. The line is breaking.
La chat.
Sorry?
I said Razak is asking a question.
Oh, he's asking, I didn't even know.
On the chat.
Oh, he's asking a question on the chat. Okay, thank you. Can we say Niger is a French word for Nigeria? No. See, the one you just Niger is different from Nigeria. They are two different words. Nigeria is a country. But if you are if you want to talk about the citizenship, you say Nigerian or Nigerian. So Niger and Nigeria are two different things.
Okay, so you're saying that
anyway, your line is breaking.
Is what is in Nigeria while the Nigerian is a citizen. Can you hear me now?
No, it's still breaking.
I can hear you.
I think it's better now.
Okay, hey, now I can hear you.
I'm saying that, are you saying Niger is a country? Why Nigeria
is a country? No. Niger, what he wrote on the group is Niger. That one is a country in West Africa. Nigeria is different from Niger. Niger is another country. Nigeria is our own country. If you want to say, oh, I am Nigerian, you say, je suis Nigérian. If you are a boy, you say, je suis Nigérian. If you are a girl, you say, je suis Nigériane.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Is Tona back?
Yes, I'm here. I've been here.
Okay. I think there was a short silence. So, okay. It was just on a lighter mood.
Okay,
but
yes, but see.
Brief. I think if we look at the way Nigerian name was derived,
yes,
way J, the technical meaning, I think is almost the same thing.
But the spelling is the same thing, no.
So I think the Nigerian.
Let me write it for you. Let me write it for you. So you don't make the mistake. Do you understand? Niger is Nigerian, a Nigerian. While Nigeria is Nigeria and Nigerian. Do you understand? They are two different countries. Anyway, are you serious? My battery is almost down.
Hey, sorry. I concur with you, but like I said, going to the original meaning, it's
okay.
Like that, yeah. If you go and check what Niger or Nigerian, actually means in the main context, I think it's still about the Black people in a particular area.
Okay.
Yeah. So, they refer to nigger then as Black. So I think that was where, they got that meaning from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that is all, Sha, for our class.
Thank you very much. I will go and print out this very particular ones.
Okay. Durian. So I'll be expecting our work before 8 o'clock tonight so that I can go through it.
You can submit to me. I'll help you submit to the lecturer.
Oh, go sit down. You are not the lecturer, la professor. You are not.
In this case. So submit to me. Don't go and submit to the lecturer. Yeah?
So you can look at my own work and use it to compare your own. No. We are going to submit. We are submitting only to our la professor. Don't worry.
If you want to go,
are we submitting on the study group or we study?
Yeah, you can
individually to you. Which one?
You can submit it to me. You can submit it to me directly.
Yes, that would be better. So you will see my Odo. Only you will see.
Okay. Let me say it on the group.
Rasak is on the lookout to make jest of me. So only